Hello guys, this is actually Finland, and today I bring you another interesting topic, that is the types of foreigners that are living in Finland. Actually, I have categorized them into three types, and I will also tell you how to identify them. But before I dive into that topic, let me tell you shortly about the types of Finnish people that are living in Finland. So in Finland, there are two types of Finnish people. Number one is those type of Finnish people who after finishing their high school end up in pass their entrance examination and end up in the universities, and then they study and they become doctors, engineers, software engineers, professionals, and whatever that field. And those are the type of Finnish people, and some of them even become businessmen. I mean, I'm not listing all the categories here, but yeah, those are those type of Finnish people who has a lot of international exposure. They meet and talk to a lot of international people either in their work or in the university. The second type of the Finnish people are those kind of people who vote for people like them. Okay, so now that you know the two types of Finnish people, let's go to the foreigner. Three types of foreigners and how you to identify them. So number one is those types of foreigners who come to Finland either to study or they come directly to some industry to work. For example, they are engineers. I wouldn't say doctors, because in order to work as a doctor here, you need to know the Finnish language, and that's usually not the case. But yeah, in order to come to Finland to study, you need to show to the Finnish immigration that you have enough money to survive in Finland. So if you do not have enough money to live in Finland, you cannot come to Finland. And then if you are in Finland and somehow you run out of the money, so then the government will not pay you anything. In that case, you have to arrange the money for yourself. And that is why you see so many foreign students working in other fast food chains like McDonald's, Burger King, or as food delivery drivers, because they have to make their own money to make their ends in need. So those are the type of foreigners who are in the professional category, and they have nothing to do with the Finnish welfare system. And how you can identify them is because of their work and study. They usually don't find time to study the Finnish language. So they will always speak English with you. They will start their conversation either with a hello or with excuse me. So that's how you identify them, that this guy is, either studying here or either working here. Now let's come to the second type of foreigners, are those who come to study at vocational schools. And those are the people who usually end up in professions like nursing or daycare teachers or anything similar like that. And those people are also not dependent on the Finnish government. They also have to come with their own money so that they can survive here. And if they run out of money, then they have to find a job to work and make their ends meet. But those type of people, to identify them, you can identify them that they will speak Finnish language because their job requires them to know the Finnish language. They will speak it badly, but they will speak it. They will usually start their conversation with Finnish. Now let's come to the third type of people, which is almost everywhere.
مش عارف ألاحق مش لاحق أني شايل هم طب أدخل جمعة الجامعة ولا أجيب مام عزة بجوزها وجهزها ده قطمط
The refugees. Now the word refugee stands for people who wants to seek refuge because there is a war going on in their country, and or if there's something wrong with their country. The recent example is Ukraine, because the recently war started there, and you can see how many Ukrainian people moved to Finland. Now those are the type of people who does not have their own means of support, neither they come here with some scrutiny like in order to study or anything. They just come here to seek refuge, and then the Finnish government has to accommodate them for the time till they are able to earn their own income. Now, of course, the Finnish government do get the money from European Union to accommodate those. It's not like the Finnish people is just paying all the taxpayer money there. But yeah, those are the type of people who come here and then they integrate into some schools. They learn the language, because most of them they don't even speak English, so they learn the Finnish language. Then they either try to find a job. Some of them also go to study, or some of them they start their own businesses. You can see there are so many foreign restaurants in Finland. Yeah, so those people initially they're dependent on the government, but eventually they also find a way to survive by their own. Now, there is a general kind of a generalization created by the media that all the foreigners are somehow a problem. So that is not the case. And the refugees you can easily identify by the fact that they only speak Finnish language because they don't speak English, and they only speak the mother tongue. So they will speak mostly Finnish with you. That's how you can identify them. But anyhow, eventually they also become useful citizens of the country. So now Whenever you see a foreigner outside, this is especially for the TikTok kids who are watching me, and so if you ever see a foreigner outside, of course it's not written on anyone's forehead or face that what kind of foreigner he is, but I hope you will show some respect and not see him as your taxpayer money parasite or something like that. So I hope you liked the video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments as usual, and see you next time.
ومخلف بيبي واني جيبي مش حمل القسط انا عاد قادر اني مش قادر لازما وضروري ضروري يتعلم صح وبجيب له صفيه ادويه علشان بتكح وبحمي خليفه بالليفه والشاور ولا عمري هخلي متولي عن غيره يقل على كسوة اشرف اني بصرف وبدوق المر يا ما غلبوا معايا اتنين كفايه قلت اني حر مش عارف الاحق